What's up, everybody? My name is Vince. Welcome to the channel. And today we're going to show you a very versatile tool that a lot of people don't know about. Like 99% of people don't know about. And I can tell you, when I'm hiring apprentices, a lot of them that are there to do bull work, labor work, they don't necessarily know how to read a tape measure all the time. Now, if I was going to hire a direct apprentice, I would want them to be able to read a tape measure. But here's the deal. I have contractors and professionals that have been in the field for years and years and years. And when they're like, yo, do we have a tool to solve this? What do you have? What do we have? I always give them this answer over and over and over again. And I'm shocked that they don't use this tool more often. If you're remodeling, if you're a contractor, you ain't using this tool, I gotta tell you, you're missing out on a lot of benefits of getting the job done quicker with this tool. I'm gonna share it with you. It's coming right up. Here's the deal, everybody. It's this tool right here. And I know what you're going to say. You're going to be saying to yourself, it's a 5-in-1. The question is, do you know the 5 features of this 5-in-1? And I'm throwing a little curveball at everybody because this isn't a 5-in-1. You're wrong already. It's not a 5-in-1. This is a 10-in-1. This has 10 functions and features. And quite frankly, so many people on the job fail to put this one in their tool belt, their tool pouch. And I don't understand it. It has so many awesome time-saving features built into it. I don't know why everybody don't know about it and why they don't use it. It's befuddling to me. Now, I know what you're saying. Vince, well, what are the 5 features? Why is it so useful? How do I use it? How can I incorporate this into my remodeling game, my contracting game, my DIY game, my home improvement game? How do I improve? Is there something else I could use it for? Should I smear all makeup, all the ladies and some of the men out there? Can I shave with it? Can I smear pate on my tongue with it? Can I pierce my ears? Maybe those are some other features. Oh, it would have to be this end. Can I pierce my ears? Today, we're going to show you the 10 features, maybe even some bonus features of this tool. Let's start out with some of the most obvious. And this is the deal. A lot of contractors, carpenters, I ask them, do you have a 5-in-1, a 10-in-1, an 8-in-1, whatever? And they're like, no, that's a painter's tool. This isn't just a painter's tool. This isn't. A lot of people have that misconception because, quite frankly, you can probably find some of the best 5-in-1, 8-in-1, 10-in-1s at the paint store, at like a Sherwin-Williams. That's where they seem to sell them. I will say this, even at the home improvement big boxes, a lot of times you don't find this in the tool corral, hardware section. A lot of times they reserve this tool for the paint department. I find that odd because it has so many uses, not just for painters. Let's get to them. Number 1, you can use this end here. This end here. See it? You looking? We can use that end to pop open a paint can. Pretty amazing, right? Look at that. Look at that. Okay? We circle the can. And I know what you're saying to yourself. Well, there you go. It's a paint tool. It's not a carpentry tool. Hold your horses. We're going to get to some of the other features in a minute. But yes, you can open the paint can. And the best part is, it's so versatile that you can open this 1-gallon can and you can even open this quart size of paint. So basically, that's almost like 2 functions in itself because you have 2 size paint cans open. Look at that. Boom, 1, 2. We got 8 more, minimum. Look at that. Or it could be 1, paint can. You open a paint can. Now, I know what you're saying to yourself. Hey, Vince, you got those paint cans open. What do I do now to close them? Well, what you can do is flip your 8-in-1, 10-in-1, 5-in-1 around if it has, and it should, most of them do, built in this hammer end to the 5-in-1. And all you gotta do, boom, boom, baby. Yo, those paint cans are closed, and they're closed up good. We ain't gonna have no paint drying out on our watch. Look at that. Oh man, unreal. Woo! I gotta tell you, I love when tools save me money. Unreal. Now look at that. They're all closed up and they're ready for the next job or maybe touch-ups. But because we used the back end, we didn't have to go grab a hammer. We have it all built in this one tool. We close it. With the back end, we don't have to worry about these not being sealed up properly and the cans drying out, the contents, the expensive paint. Sometimes gallons of paint could be $80. I mean, why not spend the extra money on a quality 5-in-1, 8-in-1, 10-in-1 to make sure those cans are closed up? How do you close your paint cans? And what do? Maybe you don't close your paint cans. Maybe you leave them open. Maybe money grows on trees for you and you let the contents just dry out. I don't know. Moving on. I want to talk about the quickest, easiest one here. The problem is that I just don't have a bottle. We don't have no brewskis because I don't drink on the job. But it does have, look at that, a bottle opener built in. Quite frankly, like, could you use it to? No, you cannot use it to open the can. You cannot use it to open a can. But you could use it to open a Coca-Cola on the job, but not a beer bottle. Here's one you might not know about. You might be saying to yourself, why does it have this little half circle, half moon, crescent moon? Why does it have this cutout? Okay, for all of you not in the know, you can use this to clean off your roller cover when it's full of paint. You can scrape off that roller cover back into your 5-gallon pail. Okay, get all that residual paint left in that roller cover, which saves you money on paint before you wash out your roller cover. Awesome. While we're still on the subject of paint, a lot of times if you're going to be painting, you might have to mask off some areas, okay? A great feature of this 5-in-1, 8-in-1, 11-in-1, whatever you want to call it, is if you had to make sure you had really sharp lines, okay? All you would do is put your tape down, okay? And then you would use your 5-in-1 to position the other end. So you get it precisely where you need it, and then, boom, look at that. Perfectly masked off. So you could use it as a straight edge for putting down your masking tape. Awesome. Another feature built into your 5-in-1, 8-in-1, 10-in-1 is this right here, a nail puller. If you needed to remove a nail, you didn't want to grab a hammer, all you'd have to do is, boom. You could use that as a nail puller. Look at that, it's built right in for you to just yank that nail. Another great feature of this 10-in-1, 5-in-1, 8-in-1, whatever it is, remember we showed you earlier that you can close your paint cans with this tool? Well, if you look, you can see the texture? You know what else you could do with this? And it's been done plenty of times with this tool. If you needed to set some nails, let's just say drywall nails, prepping, whatever. If you needed to set some nails, you can do it. Now, obviously, this is a little much, okay? You would want to pull out a hammer for this. But if you had some nails that needed to be just a little bit more, you could use the back end of your 10-in-1 for that. Awesome, awesome feature. This 10-in-1 actually has a feature that some other 5-in-1s don't have. They haven't included, and I feel like this is one of them on-the-fly type things. Like, you don't want to run back out to the truck. You have this built-in, slotted and Phillips attachment here. Now, the good thing is that you could, if you needed more leverage, you could just insert it back into your handle. You could spin your screws, wrap your fingers around it. Okay, this is a Torx head. This is Phillips. This is just for demonstration purposes only. Now, I will say this. If you needed it slotted, you could also insert the slotted in that direction and spin your screws. So you're talking, what are we up to here? Let's think about it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're already up to 8. We haven't even scratched the surface yet of what else this tool can do. Another awesome use for this tool, whether it would be here on the floor, which we're going to use as an example, or in plaster, drywall, masonry. If you had cracks that needed to be chased before making repairs, you can use this end here, to chase those cracks, get in here, and clean out any debris. Like I said, whether it would be here on the concrete to prep, if you're going to fill this with epoxy, or if you were clearing out a crack in plaster or drywall, that end there is perfect to get the chore done. I mean, look at this. You want to make sure, whether it is in the concrete, in plaster, in drywall, masonry, you always want to make sure you have a clean crack to fill. Another use for this tool, while we're on the subject of cleaning, would be as a scraper. We could use this flat edge here to scrape up this adhesive here, right? We could use it to scrape up VCT tile, carpet tile, ceramic tile. This is a great scraping tool. And another good feature is it has this nice rubberized ergonomic handle. This way, as you're scraping, the tool's less likely to leave your hand and less likely to jack your hands up and create unbelievable calluses and blisters. Another use for the 5-in-1, 8-in-1, 10-in-1, you can use this for small patching, small patchwork. Now, you could use it to fill nail holes, things of that nature, small patches. I wouldn't go trying to tape drywall seams with this, but in a pinch, to fill little holes, this could work perfectly for you. And finally, another great use for the 5-in-1 for the carpenter would be to use this to remove moldings. Whether you're removing the entire molding, maybe you needed to replace just the cap, maybe you're just replacing the shoe or a quarter round. This tool, because it's of its wide head, okay, and leverage, makes for a good molding removal tool. And if you like having multiple uses from one single hand tool that can help you make more money efficiently, smash the like button. Also, let us know down in the comment section below, what do you use your multi-tool for? If you've even heard of this tool before, what do you use it for? Let us know down in the comment section below. With that, I want to say I appreciate every single one of you being here. Thanks a lot, everybody. We hope this video was helpful. We'll see you all on the next one. Video's over, but I know you want more. So this is how you're going to get it. First thing you need to do is pretend you're this guy. And you're here at the birthplace of freedom. Now ring that bell like it's 1776 and let all notifications through. What? You're not subscribed yet? Well, smash this button here. After that, watch this video here, and maybe over here. See you later.